All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Uptober is here. We are going to see, or hopefully, we're going to see a rally in the crypto market. It's historically a bullish month for crypto. And again, we're coming off a historically bearish month, September, and we honestly didn't do that bad. So it looks like history is changing. It could be because of the spot ETFs that we got approved. It could be these institutional investors that are in the space now are changing up the flow of money into BTC and in crypto in general. So I just want to go over 5 historical statistics, things that happen in October or about October that you may not know about for crypto. So one, Bitcoin's Uptober trend. In 7 out of the past 10 years, Bitcoin has post gains during October. For instance, in October 2021, Bitcoin rose by 40%, earning the month its nickname Uptober. So that's the origin of that. That's number one, right? That's number one. Okay, before we get into number 2, let me check if my mic is working just to make sure that you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me, so let me just check my mic really quick, and we can get back to the list. Just give me just a sec. That's number 1. All right, all right. I can hear me. I can hear me. I can hear me. I can hear me. Okay, okay. All right, cool. All right, so that was number 1, Bitcoin's Uptober trend. Typically, out of the 7 of the past 10 years, Bitcoin has posted gains during October. For instance, in October 2021, it rose by 40%, right? That's a big percentage. All right, number 2, Bitcoin historical monthly average gain. On average, Bitcoin has seen a monthly gain of around 10% during October across multiple years, making it one of the most profitable months for cryptocurrency. Very important, right? Very important. 10% over multiple years, Bitcoin has seen an increase or an increase of 10%, right? 3, positive market sentiment in 2021. In October 2021, Bitcoin and Ethereum surged significantly, with Ethereum increasing by 30%, driven by factors such as institutional adoption and favorable market conditions. Yes. And I'm not sure how the market conditions were for 2021. It wasn't an election year. Election year was 2020, but I think we definitely were getting institutional adoption, because I think that was around the time we were getting future ETFs and things like that, and it was just a bullish time. But yeah, so and Ethereum posted gains of 30%. So obviously right now Ethereum's trailing, but I think it'll pick up once altcoin season gets here. Okay, 4, Ethereum's October gains. Historically, Ethereum has mirrored Bitcoin's positive trends in October, and in 2020, Ethereum saw an increase of 25% during October, fueled by the booming DeFi sector. And that's true. Last altcoin season, it was DeFi ran. It was narrated by it was a DeFi narrative. That's what was pumping. Uniswap, SushiSwap, all the DeFi plays, Yearn Finance, Aave, all those DeFi plays were going. 5, altcoin rally. Many altcoins also tend to perform well in October. For example, in October 2021, several altcoins such as Solana and Binance Coin posted double-digit gains, with Solana increasing by 22% during the month. I think Solana went a lot higher, or maybe in the next few months it went. I think it went from like 10 to 50 or 60 or something like that. So that may be off a little bit, but altcoins tend to perform well in October. And remember, if you look at the altcoins, we haven't had an altcoin season in a while. So we are poised to see some gains here in October, and I think going towards the end of the year, it's going to be a good rest of the year for crypto. I think right now a lot of the coins are seeing their bottom. I think it's gonna be very positive for the crypto space going towards the end of the year and going into 2025. But yeah, Uptober is what they call it, and that's because we've seen historically a significant rise in BTC, and a lot of people are thinking we get to 80 to 100K in the next few months, right? So, and I'm one of those people. All right, let me share my screen so we can take a look at the market, do a quick market update. All right. All right, if we look, American Dreams now costs 4.4 million, and I wonder what that's about. Let's take a look at that really quick. What is that about? Let me move my box. American Dream cost an estimated 4.4 million, according to the new report from Investopedia. Investopedia editor in chief sits down with Alexandra Canal on Wealth to break down the report's findings and what it means for you. Silver says 4.4 million sounds like a lot because it is a lot, but we're talking about a lifetime of earnings, and this is true. I know exactly what they're talking about because before people would say that $1 million is all you need to retire and you'd be good. But they were talking about a lifetime of earnings. But if we look at it now, if you get a 5 to 6% return on $1 million, I mean, you're looking at 5 to 6,000 depending on what you put your money in. And then you probably still have to pay a little bit of taxes depending how you set all that up. So maybe like 4 to 5K a month you would get from your $1 million if you don't spend your $1 million at all. So yeah, $1 million before, and some people could get by with 5K a month, 4 to 5K a month. But if we're realistic, a lot of things are getting expensive. Typical rent, $2,500 a month, $2,000 to $2,500 a month. Most people are paying rent well into their retirement years, and yeah, so $2,500, that cuts half of that. You got $2,500 left, medical, food, all that. You're not even talking vacation. So 4.4 million. And I wonder if they're talking about invested or they're just talking about straight up spend the 4.4 million. Because if you invest that and you get a 5 to 6%, then you would be getting close to $18,000 a month with 4.4 million. But again, I mean, I think that's a good amount. I think around there, 10 to 18,000 a month, you'd be able to do some things, do the things you want to do, spend money without worrying if you're going to run out. So I think, yeah, that is true. Just for me looking at the title of this article, it says, but we're talking about the lifetime of earnings, 25 years old to 65 years old. How much money would you need to have to reach the American dream with the things that we want, not necessarily need? We're talking about having enough money for retirement, having enough to pay for a wedding, raising a couple kids, sending them to a public university. And these are all the things you need to consider, right? People, like, especially in my family, people, when I said this at a couple family gatherings, but it's like 2 to 5 million is what you need. Oh, that's too much. You only need this. People don't understand you're not just spending the money, right? You're investing it in getting a return back. You're not just spending the million or 2 million that you need. So in reality, you're only going to be getting 5 to 10,000, but you need to, what the article said, you need to consider a wedding, raising a kid, sending a kid to university. $5,000 a month is not going to do it. I mean, you were a kid once, so I'm pretty sure you used to ask your parents for money when you were in middle school, when you were in grade school, when you were in college. And obviously, I do recommend now that kids in college should get a part-time job to satisfy their monthly call, like their little needs and stuff like that. But everybody's situation is different. But again, things like wedding, raising kids, going to university, paying for all that stuff is normal, and you can't do that with $5,000 a month. He says the idea of how to attain the American dream has been a topic of interest for Investopedia readers. Given the price of everything, especially house, education, and rising healthcare costs, more and more people feel disassociated with the American dream. And this is true, especially with healthcare costs. Right now, I mean, I have insurance through my job, but my primary doctor, she's going private. So she's charging a fee every month. I believe it's on top of the insurance too. So it's separate from the insurance. So she has a private care that, and you can't see her unless you sign up for her private practice, and that I think it's about 200 to 250 a month or something like that. So on top of the insurance you're paying. Now, maybe you can elect to just pay the 250, but I think if you're going to buy prescription and stuff like that, you have to pay. So, yeah, everything is getting expensive. And again, the solution is not cutting costs, right? The solution is not cutting costs. And I think this article is spot on. Yeah, I just dipped into it. I wanted to see, but I think that is true. I think around 4.4 million, maybe on the low side, 2.5 million invested. I think that's where you need to be. Most people, again, I think it's the number that gets people thinking too much. But I think if you break it down, I think most people can achieve it. They just, they let the number overwhelm them. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at the markets. Let's see how the markets did. All right. So NASDAQ or S&P Dow's up. NASDAQ is up. Okay, yeah, S&P Dow's up, Nasdaq is up, Russell's up, crude oil's up, gold is down a little bit, and that's because gold has gone up a lot in the last 2-3 weeks. So I think it's probably taking a chill period, but it doesn't typically move up that much often. It's steady grower. All right, let's take a look at some blue chip stocks. Nvidia is at 121. It looks like it after hours is down, and but during the day it was up, but it's a little bit down after hours. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. I hear some rumbling about the robo-taxi. The robo-taxi is going to be saving Tesla, the company, and I think that's what they need right now because Elon's on Twitter or X. Why is this not going? I don't like this chart. I do not like this chart. Oh, that's why it's unresponsive. Unresponsive. All right, let's see. No, I think it's just my page is freezing. All right, cool. Yeah. So yeah, Tesla did good today. After hours is a little bit down. And this page just froze, so I'm not sure what's going on here. BTC is at 63. So right now, again, tomorrow's October 1st. BTC is at 63, it's taking a little bit of a dip. It was at 65, 66, a little 0.5% decrease, not too big. I'm not worried about it. I think by tomorrow, we're probably going to see some pickup. And I think we'll start to see, you could see that the fear and greed index is 56. So things are starting to look up. And remember, after election, if you look at historically, if you look at the BTC chart after election, we get a crazy rise. But I think it's going to be a lot quicker, being that we already got our first rate cut, one. And then two, again, we've had the ETFs, the spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And then also historically, October being a historic positive green month, I think is even more bullish for us, right? So hopefully there's some good things ahead for crypto investors. I think there is some real good price action ahead in my opinion. And yeah, that is the market update today. The housekeeping items, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram, Mr. Financial Nutrition. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok, Financial Nutrition. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and yeah, I post today, so make sure you guys go check me out. Go follow me on those platforms. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal. I don't know if I'll hit that by the end of the year, but I think we'll get it in the first quarter of 2025. That's just my opinion. I'm starting to do live streams every day. I think that's what I'm going to be doing, live streams every day. And then hopefully into the new year, we get some edited videos on Sunday. But I want to wait for those because I want to wait to pull out my gains from crypto, and then I'll be able to invest in some things, and I'll be able to share some more personalized investments that I'm going to be doing, that I'm thinking about. And then also I'll probably take you guys through the whole crypto journey. I think that will be a good a good video to do, and then just share more as far as my personal strategies when it comes to investing. I think I'll be able to do a lot of that next year. But I think this channel has grown a lot during this year, and because of the live streams. I don't get a lot of people watching the live streams, but it allows me to put out a lot more content quicker. So I think the more we do it, the more people are going to follow. And then along with the long videos and me doing the shorts and stuff on Instagram, it's going to grow. I mean, it's been growing for me. Like most people want to see tens of thousands of subscribers, but the thing is, it's not about the subscribers, right? For me, it was never about the subscribers because I know people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and they can barely get, you know, like 20 people to watch their live stream, right? Because it's not about the subscribers, it's about the value you bring to the channel. And I think next year with me sharing personalized investments, I think that's going to get people more interested. And we're already growing, right? I already have like my day in the life videos is keeping the channel growing. And then my live streams will bring in people every now and then. So it's growing slowly. So I'm not really worried about it. Again, I didn't do this to make, I want to make money in the future, but I didn't start this to make money. I just wanted to give out financial information and slowly grow the channel, and that's what we're doing. So we're happy with that. So hopefully we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. If not, I think we'll do it in the first quarter of 2025, and then slowly and surely everything will start to mesh. Also tomorrow I'll probably put out a 10 financial New Year's resolutions that people tend to bail out on or don't keep, right? I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. That should be interesting. I think that's going to do well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys at the next one. Take care.